Hi everyone, welcome to 10x Profit Show. We'll be starting very soon. Just a minute, let me play our introductory video. All right. Self visible in the screen. Okay, just having some technical issues. All right. All right. So welcome again to 10x Profit Hub's new episode. So this is 10x Profit Show, and we are in the second episode of 10x Profit Show. And I hope you guys, if you can see me and hear me clearly, please comment all okay in the comment box. If you're having any trouble, please let me know so that we can make the necessary changes. All right. Okay. And also, I want you to comment from which cities have you joined in to watch our 10x Profit show. We are in the second episode of our show, and we really hope that you and your family are doing well and have gotten yourself and your family. And if not, please get vaccinated ASAP and always wear a mask, wash hands, and please follow COVID-19 appropriate behaviors. Before we start, as promised in the last episode, I have a very special guest. I'll be introducing the special guest in a while. So before we start, we want to thank you from the bottom of our. Thank you so much for taking out that time because you could be doing so much at this point of the time, but you decided to give your time and watch this show and to learn something new. So we are very grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. So today you will be learning the following three things. What is an intuitive entrepreneur? Then we'll be discussing the expectations versus reality for intuitive entrepreneurs. We'll be breaking some myths regarding intuition that people have, and we'll be giving you practical tips on how to use intuition to increase your profits and income. And we have a very special gift for all our viewers who are watching today's episode, which will be revealed at the end of the episode. So please stay tuned to the show. And this gift will help you recognize signs of intuition in you, which you don't know about it yet. All right. This show will last for around 30 to 45 minutes, where you will see me discussing with a very special guest. The special guest is my business partner, Ms. Hiral Shah. You will know about her in a while, and I'll be admitting her in our show in a while, so that you can say hello to her. So keep a notepad and a pen ready so that you can take lots of notes, and also you can note down your questions that arise in your mind while watching the show. I'll be taking all the questions at the end because I don't want to break the content flow. So it's important that you just note down the questions, and I'll be having a look at the chat box intermittently, but I'll be answering all the questions at the end. So we have a separate segment for Q&A. So keep your questions ready, and noting down your questions will help you in asking us at the end of the show. So if I have permission, can I introduce myself? Thank you so much. Good evening, all. I am Abhimanyu Datta. I'm an MBA turned logistics entrepreneur, now a profit scale-up coach. I have been published by a leading English newspaper, and I was empaneled by Minister of Textiles, Government of India, to train over 200 entrepreneurs of the country in a 6-month long project. And I'm on a mission. Hiral and I are on a mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs under the age of 45 achieve 10x profit using intuition. So let's say hi to Hiral, all of you. Hi, you. Can you see me? Unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Yes, are you able
Yes,
to hear
great.
me? Hi, thank you so
Yes, great.
much.
We can hear you.
Uh, yes. Awesome. Hello, everyone, and good evening. A very warm welcome to the 10x Profit Show. I'm Hiral Shah, and I'm an HR professional turned profit scale up coach. Single handedly set up sales and support teams of multiple BFSI companies and trained over 1 million entrepreneurs in a special Government of India training program. Trained over 200 entrepreneurs of the country in a special Government of India training program. Abhimanyu and I are on a mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs achieve 10x profit using intuition, and we are the founding partners of the 10x Profit Hub.
Welcome everyone. High fives to everyone who is watching this show. Fist bumps, right, Hiral? Let's give some fist
Yes,
bumps.
that's right. That's right. So, are you guys excited for today's episode of the 10x Profit Show? I'm
Oh yes,
sure
I
you are.
guess all everyone
Yes,
is
everyone
excited.
is.
Please continue.
Of
Please
course.
continue. Please continue.
Yeah. So, let's start um, about today's topic. Today's topic is intuitive entrepreneurs, expectations versus reality.
Yes. So before we dive in today's topic, intuitive entrepreneurs, expectations versus reality, let's first understand about intuitive entrepreneur. What is an intuitive entrepreneur? How is it different from your regular entrepreneurs? And what is it that makes them so different and gives an edge over their competition? So, intuitive entrepreneurs are a special breed of people who use intuition in.
Yes, Abhimanyu, definitely. Intuitive entrepreneurs are a special breed of people, and they use intuition in deciding which business they are going to start after they do their market research, what kind of products and services they will be offering in the marketplace. They use their intuition in designing the USP, which sets them apart from their competitors and also makes them different in the industry. And there are a whole host of other things as well, like marketing strategies, pricing, selecting vendors, and creating their team, right from the co founder to employees. Everyone the intuitive entrepreneur works with. Intuition is an integral part and it's used in almost every decision of running the business.
Absolutely. If you look at the history, if you just go down, read some history books about famous entrepreneurs and famous researchers and inventors, right from Steve Jobs to Jeff Bezos to CEOs of Fortune 500 companies and inventors like Nikola Tesla, they all have admitted to using intuition in their daily life of business and as well as also in their research. So, as entrepreneurs and managers, you have to take lots of decisions every day, isn't it? Small decisions to big decisions. And here is the differentiating factor. Now, what is the differentiating factor? So, all the people I have mentioned above use intuition when they have to take decisions, when they had to come up with creative solutions to the business problems they faced, and also solving the problem their target market faced. So now let's discuss some myths surrounding intuition. What are the myths surrounding intuition? So Hiral, please start with our first myth.
Yes. You don't hear God's voice in surround sound speakers as shown in the movies, right?
Right.
Rather, it's like, it comes to you as a macro second image flash in front of your eyes.
Is it right when I say that many times people unknowingly take decisions by listening to their intuition and they don't even know that they're accessing their intuition?
Yes, definitely. See, what happens is intuition can come to you, rather, it comes as a whisper in your ears or a macrosecond image flash in front of your eyes, like I mentioned earlier. So, all of us, almost all of us in our day to day lives, we use intuition subconsciously without even knowing that we are using it. Right from the morning, like which clothes to wear, which color am I going to wear today, you just, your intuition speaks to you and you just randomly pick it out. You just say that, probably I'm feeling red today, I want to wear red. And it's as simple as that. And it can also go on to making your food choices, your other choices, making big decisions in your life, like which company you want to work with or which business you want to start. Also, as a business person, you pick out your employees, like you hire employees basis your intuition. You feel that you get a good vibe from certain people, that's why you're going to recruit these people or hire your people for your business. Also, on a personal level, you pick out your friends or your partners basis your intuition. You're subconsciously you're accessing your intuition without you even knowing it. So it's an integral part of our lives. It's just that we don't recognize it consciously.
Absolutely. So that was the first myth that you were talking about. What's the second myth, Hiran?
The second myth is intuition doesn't always support data.
It's a very intriguing point. Can you please elaborate more about it?
Sure, Abhimanyu. So many times, what happens is that entrepreneurs and managers, they have a gut feeling about something, and they feel very strongly about it, and they feel that they cannot be wrong about it. So when I say gut, I mean intuition as a gut feeling. It is also a form of intuition. But what happens is when data mining, data analysis, and data interpretation is done, most of the entrepreneurs or managers, it does not support the gut feeling of them, of these people. They want to listen to their gut feeling, but the data doesn't support it. But what happens is sometimes, and there are also times when data is inconclusive, it doesn't give a clear pattern or direction. In that case, the decision is taken, and which is taken basically, it often has an element of intuition to it. So decision makers essentially are taking a risk when they take these decisions. So if it becomes successful, then these people come in the limelight, and otherwise it becomes very difficult for them to defend themselves just on the basis of intuition. So hence leaders and decision makers play it on the safe side, and they go by data.
Wow, that was really interesting point that you raised, Hiral, regarding data analysis, and data not always supporting intuition. I guess most of our viewers would agree to it with what we have said. And so this is the second myth that we are breaking in today's show. Uh, Getting intuition and acting on it are two different things. Can you please elaborate on this?
Yes, definitely. So, see, it's like this basically. Decision making, it not only involves tools, systems, processes, but it also requires the inner strength to implement the ideas that a person gets basically as an intuition. So, let's take an example of a sales manager. Suppose a sales manager gets an intuition that he should really be pitching a product B instead of a product A. So usual product is the product A which he pitches, which is superior and everyone has told. But
Okay.
due to different reasons, the sales manager pitches product A and he loses the sale. He doesn't listen to his intuition and his gut feeling, and he loses the sale.
Okay, so what can be the reasons the salesperson or the sales manager lost the sale? Can you elaborate on it a little for our viewers?
Yes, definitely. There are many reasons. There is a fear of rejection, there's sales pressure, there's a fear of getting firing from the seniors and to be asked to justify the reason. Like obviously seniors would say that when you were clearly given an SOP to pitch the product A, why did you end up pitching product B, and you're going against the rules, the systems and processes. So they will ask them to justify the reason. But ultimately, more than anything, ultimately it's a fear of rejection or the fear of loss, or as we call it, the what if syndrome, that people often ignore their intuition.
Right.
See, now humans are a creature of habit. So, when they want to go out of their comfort zone, or when something new has to be done, something which is not a habit, at that time resistance shows up. So, that is where all the problems arise.
Wow. So what you have said really makes sense, and I'm sure our viewers would have got some real aha moments and deep insights into it. So I would request all my viewers, if you recognize any aha moment or you recognize bulb on moment, please comment bulb on. We are reading your comments so that we know that you are really getting some value out of this 10x Profit Show and today's episode specifically. So um, so
Absolutely.
keep giving your deep insights into it. So please you'll continue, sorry. It's my habit of
It's
interfering.
it's okay, no problem. So, absolutely, like you said, rightly said, Abhimanyu, that our viewers have gotten many aha moments. They would have connected to this, they would have realized and connected it to their own experiences of what we have been talking. Now, apart from this, there are also two more amazing points that will really blow away people.
Wow. So please continue or tell us what are those 2 points. We are waiting to hear that.
Yeah, the viewers are waiting for it, I'm sure. So, the next in the list is intuition is not friends with stress and negative emotions.
Okay, you have got me really curious by saying that it's not friends with stress and negative emotions. Can you just help us understand the relation? What does stress and negative emotions have got to do with intuition?
Sure, definitely. So it's a very simple fact. Our human bodies are made up of 70% water, and water is a free flowing element.
Right,
So when water is not able to flow, it gets stuck and it starts getting stagnant.
right,
And by virtue of water being a major component of our body, it similar thing happens with the human body. So we humans are not made to work 24/7 and be connected to work and electronic devices and all. It's a proven scientific fact that blue rays coming from electronic devices are harmful for humans on a physical, mental, emotional, all levels. So it reduces the cognitive abilities of human beings, it stunts the cell growth, and it gives birth to various lifestyle diseases. I know, Abhimanyu, right now you're wondering what relation does it have with intuition? But
exactly.
yes, I'm sure you had that question. So,
Yeah,
but give me a minute and you will get it.
sure.
Thank you, Abhimanyu. Now, intuition resides in the right side of the brain, which is also known as the creative side. The right side of the brain is responsible for all creative pursuits a human being can do, like be it innovative creative design, creative thinking, making lyrics of a new song, or even painting a new Mona Lisa. Now, when we are stressed, it releases certain hormones in our body that the nervous system it gets busy in fighting. So the nervous system makes sure that the body is not destabilized. So while a system is doing this, the major energy is used in saving the body from negative hormones. That's why we lose access to the creative brain, because the system's entire focus is fighting with the negative emotions, and all the energy goes to fight these stress hormones.
All right.
Same is with emotions. Now, negative emotions is the biggest barrier to human growth. People may think, how does it help? But people don't get any intuition whatsoever because of negative emotions. What the brain does in this situation is it is always in fight, flight, freeze syndrome. Hence,
Right.
as an entrepreneur and a manager, it's really important that you connect with your intuitive side, and as much as possible, this is very much required. You connect with nature to connect with your intuitive side and remain stress free as much as possible if you really want to grow professionally and personally with the help of your intuition.
Wow, that's some real mind-blowing insights that you have shared with us here.
Thank you so much. Why don't you tell Abhimanyu, why don't you tell our viewers what's the next reality of intuition?
Sure. Before I move to the next point, to the next myth, I would like to tell our viewers that I have a stiff neck, so you might see that my neck is tilting to a certain degree angle. I generally don't sit or
Okay.
in this way, but I'm just realizing that like my neck is tilting, so I just thought I will share with all my viewers. But since we had made a commitment to share value with all our viewers and started this on its perfect show, I thought let's stick to our commitment, and I hope our viewers will understand that we just want to
Yes,
give
yes,
value.
our viewers will understand, and all of us wish and hope that you get well soon and your neck is fine.
Sure, sure. Thank you. All right. So, next myth in today's episode of Intuitive Entrepreneurs Expectation versus Reality is it's not a genie, but a cab stuck in traffic, and you never know when it will come.
Yes, yes, that happens with cabs.
Yes, and it happens with intuition as well because
Yes.
it strikes you when you least expect it. All right,
Wow.
we had a scientist named Archimedes who ran naked from bathtub because he had a sudden intuition about a discovery he made and he couldn't afford to forget, and he had to tell everyone. So it's not like genie where I say I need intuition or an idea and now you get it. Also, one thing to really understand is that uh, the time period for which the intuition remains in your brain once you get it is hardly 37 seconds. Just 37 seconds. If you capture it in the first 37 seconds, you would
Wow.
capture the whole intuition. Otherwise, it's gone. That's why Archimedes actually ran naked from bathtub. All right. So this is one information that you all need to know. So having said
Wow,
that, yes,
that's an amazing piece of information, I must say.
yes, I know because I have shared this information in our YouTube videos that we have been sharing,
Right.
and I have shared
Yes.
this specifically with the whole emphasis on it because that's the whole important point of intuition, that you get a very less amount of time. I guess it has happened with you. It has happened with me at least specifically that when I get intuition and I think I'll do it later, even after 2 minutes I'm blank. Okay, like what was it?
Yes, yes.
A
Every
word
time.
or a word or sentence or what was that idea? I can't get it. I get it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
true.
have to think about it.
It just comes as a
So
flash.
it comes as a flash. So then what happens is when you try to think about it, your logical brain mixes thoughts with the intuition, and that's why you think that I followed my intuition, but why the decision didn't turn out to be correct. And that's how it happens. So having said that, you can definitely train yourself to be aware and ready when intuition strikes you and you're ready to capture it in your memory. All right, so
Okay.
it's very important, it's very very important that you train yourself about it. It requires a lot of training and commitment so that you can capture it. Okay. So, if you allow me, Hiral, I would just like to speak 5 minutes about how we can develop intuition and what are the things to be taken care when we are dealing with intuition.
Definitely.
Sure. Okay. So we have broken 5 myths today regarding intuition and specifically how intuition can help you as an entrepreneur. Now, dealing with intuition, it's very important that first you learn to recognize it, then record it. Okay, so it takes a considerable amount of time. So you need to recognize, record, and then third is the most important factor, as Hiril said in the myth, is the what if scenario, or you have to resist the fear. You really can't think that what if it goes wrong. Intuition is such a thing. It is also called as sixth sense, and it's called sixth sense for a reason because it comes from a subconscious brain, and your subconscious always
Yes.
wants good for you. It will never lead you to a wrong path or a path where you will face some any kind of losses, be it financial, emotional, physical, or any kind of distress. It will only lead you to the good path. So you need to understand that it's a power. It's a power that every human being has, but you have to train it. It's like a muscle. We all humans have got two legs, but very few people win Olympic gold medal like PT Usha or like Neeraj Chopra, who has a very good throwing arm. So I have also the same arm, but I have not trained it, so I can't throw it to 80, 85 meters. It will go hardly to say 45, 50 meters max. So it's like a muscle you have to train to use it to understand. And once you start recognizing it, it becomes much easier, and especially as an entrepreneur. because when you're an entrepreneur, you're taking thousands of decisions daily, literally. And we have discussed it, like what kind of decisions you take. You have to uh, really focus on things, getting it right in the first time. So it's important that you give it commitment, time, and patience, and be disciplined about intuition. Okay.
Yes.
So if you have
So,
any questions, yeah, please continue.
so may I make a point here when you said that intuition is a power and you should not disregard it or you should not think what if. So
Yes.
I just came up with a funny bit that intuition is that kind of advisor or consultant. It's that kind of power that if you don't listen to it, it feels bad and it takes it personally and it says, okay, fine, you're not respecting me, fine, okay, take the decision and bear the consequences.
Yes, but it never said I said so. Your internal
Yeah,
mind says it.
that
Intuition
that
never says it.
that you will realize later the hard way.
Yes, you realize it the hard way. And we all have personal examples when we didn't heard intuition and we had to pay for it, and we thought, I should have
Pay
do that voice. I
heavily,
should
yes,
have.
sometimes,
We pay
definitely.
heavily. It has
Yeah,
happened in our personal lives and in our business lives as well.
yes,
We'll
yes.
we'll do this, episode sometime later of what were experiences and when we didn't listen to
Yeah,
intuition.
that'll be
Today,
a very interesting. That'll be a very interesting episode. We'll definitely do it.
I just got an idea. We can do that. We
Yeah,
can collate
awesome.
everyone's experiences. We can ask people to send in the experiences, and we can just
Yes,
share
yes,
what
yes.
what
Amazing.
can be done. All right. So, if any of the viewers have any questions regarding today's episode, please shoot. We are waiting for your questions. And as promised, so should we give them the gift?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So, as promised, that if you stick to the end of the show, we'll be giving a very special gift. So, that special gift is a special ebook. Okay, it's a PDF ebook where we have written signs that you already are an intuitive person, but you don't recognize it. So, to get that ebook, what you have to do is you have to go to this link, bit.ly/10xph gift. All right, we'll be playing a video as well, which contains the link. You can take the picture of that screen and you can access it later. Also, what you can do is, if you find it difficult, just go to this link, linktr.ee/10x profit hub. No space, everything small. So it's Linktree. So linktr.ee/profit hub 10x profit hub. Once you go to that link, you would see links to our community, and also you will see a link to the special ebook gift. So go right now, claim your gift, and join our community. Now, what will happen if you join our community of 10x Profit Hub? Okay, and why you should join our community? Let's talk about community for a minute here. So, as we said, we're on a mission to help people like you who are entrepreneurs under the age of 45 achieve 10x profit. And we mean it. Achieving 10x profit with intuition is possible. And why we're asking you to join our community is it's free to join. We do special trainings in the community. You will get exclusive access to the content which you won't find anywhere on our social media. We are posting exclusive content just for our community members, and we are doing special training webinars in our community as well. So join our community fast. We have a exclusive VIP Telegram channel and a Facebook group as well. So join both of them. All
Join
right,
fast.
join,
Yes.
and most importantly, share this link of the recording, which will become as a link. Share this link with all your entrepreneur friends and all those people who want to, you know, grow in their life, grow massively in their life, be it professionally, be it in the profession. Even if they're not entrepreneurs, they're in some other profession, do share it with them and ask them to watch this full video. And we didn't have any questions yet. So, is there anything else, Hiral, you want to add?
Well, you mentioned the things which are like very important. Journaling and paying attention to your intuition immediately, recording it. So all those points basically to understand intuition. It really covers all of that. And of course, experiences, like you said, that we'll do a separate show on sharing our experiences, so that will give the viewers a lot of insights. And we'll keep coming up with more topics, like how to use intuition in decision making. That is one more thing we can do as part of the 10x profit show. We are going to come up with lots of
Yes.
content. And the free gift that we are giving, definitely it's all for all people who want to develop the intuition and skyrocket their careers or business or whatever they want to do in their lives, reach new heights in their lives. They'll definitely be getting good guidance. And we keep posting a lot of content, and I just urge everyone to join our Telegram group, our FB group. These are our VIP groups. You get lots of information. We are posting lots of amazing content through our channel on YouTube and all the other platforms. So keep watching that, and keep enriching your experiences and your intuition.
All right. So this is the time where we wrap up, and we thank all of you for watching it. Just stick for the ending video. We will get the link, special link for the gift, and the links for the groups as well. So thank you once again. I hope you have a great week ahead. Thank you, Hiro, for joining in.
Thank you so
And
much. Thank
next
you,
week,
everyone, for joining in.
yes, thank you. Thank
We
you,
would have
everyone.
been
And next,
happy if people would have posted questions, but I guess they are going through the self discovery stage. So, slowly, slowly, when this sinks
yes.
in, they will have more questions.
So what you can do is, if you have these questions later on, if you're following us on any social media, if you're following Hiral on LinkedIn, if you're following me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or even Twitch, you can just put your questions in the comment box, and we will answer as soon as possible, or we'll answer it within 24 hours. So don't worry, we'll keep answering your questions. If you have any question,
Yes,
if you have any topic you want to make a video on it, you want us to speak on it, or you want to do a training on it, please drop us comments. Start following
yes,
on us LinkedIn. So the names that you're seeing is the same name that we are on LinkedIn. Start following us on YouTube. Follow our 10x Profit YouTube channel. And thank you for all the friends who are watching on Facebook. Please share with anyone. So that's it from us. Good night. God bless.
good night.
And with this ending video, we'll be ending the live stream. All right. Thank you so much, Hiro, for
Thank you
joining
so
in.
much, everyone. Bye. Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.